Miss Lindsay's art class is printmaking today. Today, we are going to have Nature Art Adventure Part 2 with nature prints. Monoprinting is the process we're going to be using, which means creating one print. We're going to be printing our beautiful 2D collected items on paper. The supplies that you're going to need are washable markers in any colors that you want to use, 2 pieces of copy paper, and a variety of flat 2D natural objects. That means they don't have depth. They're just really flat. So here's mine, my finished piece that I had so much fun with, and I'm going to walk you through this process. Okay, so we need 2 pieces of copy paper. One is going to be our printing paper that we're actually going to print on, and one is going to be our messy area for creating our color, to create our color on. Let me make sure I'm centered up so y'all can see me. Okay, so here are some of my favorite natural flat 2D leaves that I collected. I'm going to demonstrate how to apply the color. So here's my paper I'm going to print on, and then here's my paper that I'm going to use to apply the color. Now you want to feel your leaf and decide the bumpiest side. The one with the most texture is the one that you want to color. And when you're coloring it, you want to use the side of your marker to get wide lines. Let that color go off the edge of your leaf and make sure you get all of that area even out to the edge. And you want to work pretty quickly because you don't want the ink to dry up. But you can see when I'm demonstrating how long it takes. We want to pick up all of these little textures. You're going to get it on your fingers probably. And I'm not sure if this stem will print, but let's try it. Okay, I've got it on my fingers and that's okay. I'm going to close this. Okay, now I'm going to pick up my leaf and I'm going to decide where I want it to go. I'm just going to lay it down. I'm going to pick up my practice piece or my messy piece and lay it on top. And I'm going to massage the back. I'm going to massage this paper, rubbing the whole object with my fingers. Make sure you rub the whole piece. Okay, let's lift our top piece of paper off. Okay, now it's time to see our beautiful print. How pretty. I can see where I needed to add more color on some of them, but I'm just going to leave it like that. On the edges, I should have added more color, but we will just keep moving on because we can overlap our leaves. Now I'm going to leave these 2 attached, and I'm going to start adding color. I'm going to use something different. I think I'll use some purple this time. And using the wide edge, make sure I get all the way out to the edge this time to make my print. You can use more than one color on a leaf, but just keep in mind the colors may mix. So if I used like a yellow with this, it might get, the purple might go on to the yellow, and then your yellow marker will turn purple or brown. It'll actually turn brown. So be mindful of that. But I'm going to pick this up. And where do I want it? Let's think about placement. Placement means where do I want this leaf to go? I want it to go right here. And now I'm going to lay this. I'm going to smush it down. And I'm going to massage this sandwiched leaf. We're creating a monoprint. 1 copy of this leaf here. Beautiful. I love it. Okay, I'd like to try this one. We used this on another print. That's why it already has some color on it, but it is dry. So I'm going to try it again. I love the shape of it. And I'm going to use some red on here. It's looking kind of different, but let's see how it turns out. It doesn't look like a bright red on here. Let's see how it turns out. I think I'll add a little bit of purple to this also. It might be pretty to let those two colors mix on the edges. All right, let's see how this works. Placement, where do I want to put it? I want it right here. Place my other piece on top, massage. Make sure you've got every little part of it pressed down. Voila! I love it. Beautiful. I love the red, how the red picked up the texture of this beautiful leaf. And I want to try this smaller one here. And the back of this one actually has more texture, so I'm going to color the back of it. What's the color I haven't used? Let's use yellow. If you're going to use two colors with yellow, it's easier to start with the yellow first, because then it won't mess up the tip, which we've already messed up the tip of this just a little bit. And I'm going to have it fade out to orange on the edge, like fire. Warm colors. I'll get that tip. Okay. And I want this one like right there. Look at your space of your paper, and you can just keep going and filling up that space. Remember, your leaves can overlap. It looks pretty when they overlap with your prints. Beautiful. And you can just keep going, and I'm going to turn mine. I'm going to take this one again and reprint this piece. Oh, actually, I haven't used this one yet. So I'm going to use this, and I'm going to use some pink on here. Okay, this is a really waxy texture on this leaf. Let's see how that print, let's discover what happens when we print this one. I wonder if it's going to print differently. I don't know. Sometimes art is like science. We just have to discover it by trying it, seeing what happens. I don't know if this one's going to print because it's under, so I'm going to pull it off. Color it really good. Okay, and I think this would look nice, like right here. Oh, it kind of bounced. Once you lay your leaf down, just let it be still. You don't want to pick it up and move it. You want to go ahead and make your print to that spot for your mono print. I love printmaking. There's so many different ways to do it. So many good printmakers that can inspire us also. All right, let's see how we did. Cool. I love the waxy texture. Really looks nice. Okay, and you can also turn your paper to see how you like it. Maybe you want to change your direction in which you're going. I kind of like it this way. And I'm going to take this individual leaf and I'm going to print it. I'm going to repeat that blue again. These waxy leaves really do let the color float on top. And I'm going to have it right here. Lay it down, give it a rub. Beautiful. And you can just keep going with your prints until you have as much of your space that's filled that you would like. I like how this one's running off the side of my picture plane. That really looks nice to me. I like the way it uses the space. And here is one of my finished prints that I made earlier. I hope y'all have fun with nature art prints today.